You can trust Monks for your complete auto.
Up with the Downtown Clinton Alliance, Lou joins us in studio. Certainly it's beautiful now that it's Monday, right, Lou? Not Saturday when we had that big event downtown.
It is a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Yes. So I understand things were canceled.
They were canceled early in the morning. The rain is not something that's going to work out with an outdoor event, and we all remember it rained all day Saturday. So,
well, that's too bad because I know a lot of work was put into it. You had some great things that were planned. Of course, the Weenie Dog race. Everybody was probably looking forward to that.
Yes, it was going to be a fun day. I was really looking forward to it, but with that rain, people weren't going to come out, and that's not good for the band, or it's just not good.
And you were saying it's not going to be rescheduled.
Too many conflicts, so they are not rescheduling the event, but they will have it again next year.
Well, there you go. But things go on, and you've got a wine walk that's coming up, correct?
We do have a wine walk coming up, so that we're calling it the Haunted Wine Walk. It's going to be October 21st, and they're encouraging both the businesses to dress up and customers that may be walking around having wine to dress up. So it'll be fun. I mentioned it last week on the show, and I had several people contacting me saying they're really excited, customers, because they're going to get dressed up. I mean, they're actually kind of giddy about it.
Halloween's turned into a big event, and getting dressed up, no doubt, October 21st, that is a Monday.
Yes.
So now this is not the first wine walk, and it seems like they've gone over fairly well.
They have gone over fairly well. If the weather's good, people want to come out. So I think this one will go over good. This is the first time we're having it on a Monday. So it's not on its regular day of the week. Just remember it's on a Monday. It'll be a lot of fun. I think, we've got some good businesses involved again already, like us and Alberts and Doodads, Grandma Nell's, Peaceful River Creations, Riverfront Antiques, Cake Fantasies by Ashley is going to be open that day too because she's usually closed on Monday. So, and I'll have a bigger list next week.
Okay, and of course we'll talk more about it as it does get closer, but basically people just wander around the downtown and have a good time.
They do. They wander from business to business and they get wine samples. Some people will have beer samples. I usually do something different at my store, and then some of them will even have, a few little snacky things or veggie trays, things of that nature.
Probably not a bad idea.
Not at all.
Visiting with Lou of the Downtown Clinton Alliance, you say there are some specials that you want to talk about on this morning's program.
There are some things going on. Well, there's always things going on downtown. But the individual businesses are always doing something to encourage people to come in. So I thought I would start out with Riverfront Antiques. So they're a newer business. They opened up in the spring, I think in March. And they have several things going since they've been there. They've expanded into more rooms. So they're looking for more vendors. And anything I talk about with them, either go to their Facebook page or get a hold of Mel or Sydney, who both work at Riverfront Antiques. But they have coming up, let me find it here. She gave me a lot of information.
Yeah, I can see that.
The first weekend in October, they have a craft and farmers market. So this will be their third one, where people come in, you can go visit it. And I noticed a huge difference between they had one in July and then they just had one in September. And so I think July was okay for the first one, but I noticed in September that it was much bigger. And I noticed it because they have it down there at their event center. It's right behind me. So
right, the former Banner Home Furnishings location.
Exactly. So it's a good thing to be going on in downtown Clinton. So stop by on October 5th and 6th. And then a couple of weeks later, they're going to do an outdoor flea market. So that's going to be the 19th and 20th. Okay. So if you think about that, that's just extra stuff going on practically the whole week, because we'll have the flea market on the 19th and 20th. The 21st, we'll have the Haunted Wine Walk. And then that Friday, we'll have the kids downtown trick-or-treating.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, a lot going on.
A lot going on that week. They've also opened up another business, I guess, that you would say on Wednesdays. So check with Mel again about that, but they'll do painting classes in that building. They have a upholstery class going on in that building. I know the upholsterer, so I have a really cool chair that she's been building for me. You might get to see it. I have a feeling she might have taken it down to show the class for upholstery.
Well, there you go.
You know, I kind of give Diane my idea of what I want, and I'll give her some fabrics, and I'll say, do this and this and this, and then she'll usually improve on my ideas.
That's always nice.
And she has her own ideas, of course, but my decorating background gives me a lot of incentive to make really cool things. So, okay, so other businesses, Happy Joe's is still celebrating their 45 years. So from now until the end of the month, they have a medium sausage pizza for $6.45. There's nowhere else in town that has that. And then Doodads is having a clearance sale, 75% off on their summer clothing. They have 25% off on the fall. Now, there is a limitation. The Hallmark items can't be 25% off on the fall, but the rest of it is. And she has a lot of stuff in there that is not considered Hallmark. Peaceful River Creations, don't forget they have moved right across the street. They're right next to the corner deli. And they have new crystals and stones that have been arriving. So stop and take a look, not only at that, but just the space. I know I was talking to my mother-in-law last night about it, and she said that she went in and the space is just so much more inviting, and they can see you when you come in. It's not that long, narrow space that they had before, so they notice you right away. So customer service is better. The store is just better all the way around.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yep. The Iowa Top Team has a 2-week free trial going on. So if you're into, those events that Iowa Top Team does with Todd Monikin down there, stop and give him a.
That's in the 300 block, 5th Avenue South.
It is.
Right.
It is in the old. What was that? There was
Sears
the old
was there
furniture.
years ago.
Yes, Sears. You're right.
Banner Home Furniture was in there for a while.
Yep, absolutely. And then, so Deja Vu, I have a lot coming up, as everyone knows, another week and a half, and I'll be setting Christmas out. I am so sorry for you people that are not Christmas fans, but October is the greatest month for me. And other people have had it out now for a month. And then Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, I still have that out, and it is coming up on Friday to its first markdown. So lots of wonderful things to decorate your house for fall, lots of costumes. Stop by and check me out too, of course.
Things are happening in downtown Clinton. The Downtown Clinton Alliance looks like you guys are a very active group, and that's good to hear.
It is. It's a fun group. Everyone's got their own little ideas, and we try and work with just about everyone down there. So,
And again, if people would like to find out more information, how can they best do that?
of course, check us out on Facebook, Clinton, Iowa Downtown, or Karen usually has all the information, and her number is 563-321-2165.
As always, great to see you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
In the next